So I will admit, I stole this off somebody, saw it on Juji Mufu's channel, and I believe the theory of this is like increasing your grip strength, but through like non-traditional style of grip strength stuff that you usually do. You know, heavy deadlifts, no straps, picking up things. This is sort of more of the nitty-gritty kind of muscles through your fingers, thumbs, forearms, everything. And what they did was they just got a bucket of water and a tea towel. You start from there. It's just about rolling it up. I'm not even joking. Straight away I can feel that. And I think you can do this in like different styles as well. Like you can use all your fingers, you can use 2 fingers. Squeeze it out. I don't know if it's good to have your arm balanced on something or not. All this sort of stuff for me at the moment has been inspired by arm wrestling at the moment, if I'm to be honest, and realizing that there's so many things throughout your wrists, forearms, elbows that just aren't conditioned. I think it's going to be one of those things like the more often you do it, you're going to really find what you can do to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think the good thing about this is like it's kind of like a low entry ticket to exercise as well. Often you think to like create motivation, you've got to go for your first 10-kilometer run, or you've got to go and do like a massive gym session. Imagine just starting in your lounge room with a bucket of water and a tea towel. That's something that you can just have lying around.
It's like a monk.
Or you do it. I feel like you're a little bit more in tune with like grip strength stuff as well. So what would you do to kind of intensify that or make it a harder progression?
Well, you can go time yourself, or like see how well you can do it with like in a certain amount of time. But yeah, already I can feel it in my forearms as I do it.
You can see all the small muscle strands being used.
Yeah.
That you probably never will ever use in general.
It's one of those things where it's like it's not a huge flex. You're not gonna get a few mates around and do like your 1 RM deadlift or anything like that. But I think that the benefit of doing small things like this, in terms of like conditioning, because we were talking earlier about like a lot of the stuff that we do, we're physically strong enough with our muscles. Like you can do a big barbell curl or a muscle up or something like that. The muscles are ready, but sometimes it's like those finer muscles or the tendons or the ligaments that just aren't conditioned. You're going for more of a overhand sort of approach, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you feeling that?
I feel it in the wrist extensors.
Yep.
Which is something you do want to strengthen, because this will help you with ulnar pain when it comes to your wrist. And also on like that radial nerve, the more you strengthen this, the better. But then on the flip side, if you release your wrist extensors, then you also release a lot of that pain that you feel on the ulnar, on the radial nerve as well. So like my physio would get me to do a lot of massage ball rolling on this part.
Did you find that was a benefit?
Yeah, like I used to have bicep twinges.
Yep.
Because I was doing Maltese training, which is harder variation of planche, and just massaging my wrist extensor over here helps definitely, because when your forearms are weak, then you put all the pressure when you're planching onto your bicep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if your forearms are strong, then you can bypass a lot of that weight that you have to hold up from your bicep, and you can just chuck it all in here.
What's your take on massage guns?
Massage guns are good for just stimulating
blood flow, which is good.
Yeah, but doesn't actually like it doesn't actually put pressure on the fascia and promote that long-term adaptation
Yep.
that you want to see.
Let's try the left hand. What do you think about that? Is that, like, honestly, is that something that you would see as a benefit incorporating into your training?
Oh yeah, definitely. I already do a lot of banded forearm work for planche because, like, when you do lots of the dynamic movements in planche training, it requires you to have really strong wrists because you're fighting against gravity. And if you lose that battle against gravity, then your wrist joint takes all the pressure. So your forearms are constantly doing that.
Yeah.
And so this just helps you build all those stabilizer muscles around it.
It's certainly, and I heard Juju talking about this as well. He kind of compared this as a feeling of like climbing an indoor bouldering wall.
See, that's why you're pinching it
And-
much more than me.
Yeah, and getting, well, it's a crimp, but he kind
Yeah.
of compared it, you get to the end of the towel and it's like doing a boulder wall. You're nearly at the top and you start to feel like all of that fatigue through the
Yeah.
hands and forearms.
Because you're using your pads more, whereas I was using like this
Yeah,
part more.
I find that if I'm crimping it with my fingers, okay, I'm feeling that fatigue. I think it's something that you got to think about it, because like anything, I could just roll this tea towel up and not think about the objective of what I'm trying to do, and I wouldn't get the benefit through it.
Yeah. I felt the benefit through here instead of like in my palms for rock climbing, and so I interpreted the exercise differently, and it gave me a different benefit.
I'm getting the pump.
Yeah.
I'm getting a pump.
Where do you feel it?
I'm actually feeling it through the palm of my hands. I'm feeling it through my thumb,
This muscle right there.
and I'm also feeling it pretty much throughout the entire forearm. I actually think I will add these into my schedule. I mean, like I said, low entry barrier to exercise. Keep this in your lounge room.
Yeah.
And while you're watching TV.
What do you reckon would be more beneficial? Like just one set each, or you just do a few sets?
Do you know what I would do? I would just go see, I'm cheating now. I'm actually cheating that. I cheated then. I reckon I'd set a 20-minute timer and I'd just go hand for hand, just back and forth. Jump in, Cam. Have a try. Come over here. Tell me what you think about that. I like that. If you had have shown me this 10 years ago, okay, 25-year-old bloke, somebody says, hey, just try this hand towel technique to, prevent injuries and increase all these intricate muscles through your forearm and elbows, I would have probably not have done it. Just young. You want to do all the cool stuff. But I reckon if you can start incorporating stuff like this from the get-go with your training. What do you think about that?
I want to do it. I want to incorporate it with my training because I believe it will help with planche in general, just like the stabilizing muscles as you were talking about before. Yeah, I'd love to actually give this a go.
That's it. I think you want to roll it back into your hand, so you're creating
Oh yeah.
you're folding the towel over and over and over to make a roll.
Yeah, I get you. But yeah, I feel it in here and up in here.
Yeah.
And then also where the thumb is.
Yep. I didn't realize how important the thumb is for arm wrestling. Like Devin Lorette, he's got these exercises where he just specifically.
Yeah, just does that.
Could you imagine seeing such a unit like Devin Lorette, 120 something kilos, just pumping thumb
I
workouts?
saw that video that he posted, and then I looked back a day later, he deleted it because it was the secret.
Oh, that was a secret.
Yeah. You just tie the band like this. You just do these for 50 to 100 reps.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Might as well just play the PS4.
Yeah.
Working this muscle, just pumping it.
Yeah.
since the resistance profile of it's so different compared to your other bigger muscles, like that that metabolic stress and that high rep range is so good.
Yep.
I feel the pump and burn.
It's just so intricate, isn't it? I personally think that it's like a massive advantage to listen to people who are like older than you, who have maybe got the injuries that you would like to avoid, see what they did to get those injuries, and then listen to their advice to prevent them. Like honestly, 25 years of training now for me, everything that I've done so far, maybe up until like the last 2 or 3 years, has just been specifically based on hypertrophy and growing muscle. And I think that if you're only doing that, you're so fixated on just doing the one thing. How do I look in the mirror? What do I look like? How much can I lift? And you're not thinking so much about longevity. And like me now being 36, I start thinking like, all right, I want to always be able to be active and do these things that I enjoy. If I don't start implementing some smarter behaviors, maybe I won't be able to do them. You know what I mean?
I like this.
You know what? I think as well, like if, I don't know if it's keep the towel in the water as well,
I'll make it heavier.
make it heavier.
I think if you have the whole towel out, it acts like those weight chains.
Yep.
So it's heavier the more you have it out.
Yeah.
Got to really think about, like if you want to get that nice roll there, I'm not going to lie to it, it's somewhat therapeutic. Like, it takes your mind off everything else.
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can go about it. You could roll it, you could give it a squeeze.
Just experiment.
But I can certainly feel all those little intricate muscles through my hand and forearm working, hey? And I think like anything, if you wanted to cheat your way out of that, you could, hey?
100%. I feel it a lot in the thumb.
In the thumb? That's mad, man. That's mad. It's prehab, isn't it? Yes, I reckon, honestly, I'd start with something like 20 minutes and just back and forth, back and forth.
And just hit a rock climbing session after.
Well, I don't know. I'm just interested to see like how all these little tiny non-traditional movements are going to play out with everything else that I'm doing. Like imagine looking back and being like, well, that rolling up a wet tea towel has dramatically increased my ability to be a better arm wrestler or a better climber, or my recovery feels better. Have that in your lounge room, man.